Oh man, y'all talk about me. Y'all talk about me. Now Stephon Marbury has been making his lives interesting, trolling other NBA players and going after them. But when LeBron missed those 2 free throws, Steph couldn't. He had to ask y'all, how's this guy clutch? That's not clutch. How's this guy clutch? And see, the NBA can't make Stephon Marbury say anything otherwise. I'm quite sure they're going to say, look, we want to make you the ambassador for the Chinese, and he was invited to come back and play for the Houston Rockets. Marbury was, but as far as the connection with China and all of those wonderful things he was doing, they loved it. They wanted him to be an ambassador for the transition for all the other athletes that were caught up in how would we say it? That were caught up in the branding of the NBA and trying to stretch out to go to new planes. Well, when you're LeBron James, how you gonna say he's the best player on the planet and he's playing good? Oh, what you saying? Well, he's been good. If Jordan was ever playing good, like he's just good, and what is the point? I agree with Stephon Marbury. I agree with his entire position. I have nothing but the utmost respect for him for making that statement, because all these other guys are robots and they're programmed to sit there and say the same thing over and over whenever it comes to LeBron James. The guy isn't clutch. He shied away from taking free throws late in the game anyway, and pulling up for a lame jumper because he's afraid that they're going to put him on the line and he's not going to produce, and it's all on him at the line. So he's got no one to blame. Everyone's looking for a scapegoat, and it's never him. It's never him at fault, even though he plays zero defense. It's never his fault, though. Well, the narratives always change when it's LeBron. It's like someone keeps moving the line back. They keep saying this is the line, then they keep moving it back. And how are you supposed to play like that? How are you supposed to adjust? It's just like YouTube. They say this is the line, and then they keep moving it. So you're like, well, what's going on here really? What am I? Patches loses again. Patches was a great old man, and then he had to go and take his whole band all down to the LA team, and now they losing right on the screen. Oh, everybody saw it, and he didn't come up. He put the free throw up, and then it went on out, and then he put his foot down, and he started to shout. When the coach stood up and called a timeout, he said, "Bron, I was depending on your son to pull the Lakers through. You just don't know what you put us through." LeBron said, "We're gonna change it, man. We already got Ingram banned, and then Rondo both are gone. But we are gonna stand strong. We got Lance over there, and he likes to dance. He can get on the court, and he can hit some threes, and just give him a chance. He can do it for me, cause when come the fourth quarter, I ain't got the speed." He said, "LeBron, we're depending on your son to pull the Lakers through. You don't know what in the world we're going to do." Stevenson in 1-2 games. Him and Lonzo Ball came to play. And I'm sitting here losing my hair. I lost 16 more strands in the chair. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm running it up the court and I ain't getting failed and falling on the ground and I ain't hitting threes. And everybody's turning around looking at me. They say, LeBron, we thought you was the man who could take the place of Kobe. But you just a Laker fan. Oh! The LeBron Patches song. Oh, tell your girl I said what's up. Thank you for playing it on your TV, Jay Poet. Tell Jay, say I'm a poet, baby, and you didn't know it. Let Jay Poet play it on his TV. It's Jay Poet's TV. Say, look, I'm a man, and man runs stuff around up in here. Tell her, Jay. They spell my name M-A-N. That's how they spell my name. I'm gonna get Jay knocked out. He gonna wake up tomorrow with knots in his neck. What happened to me? God dang it. She's like, oh yeah, you were fighting yourself in your sleep. And why your knuckles bleeding? I was trying to hold your hands down and you was fighting me, so my knuckles got bleeding. I had to knock you back out. Put you in a deep sleep. Oh, man. I mean, I wish it was somebody that was actively playing. But, you know, Adam Silver slipping with, you know, can't do that. LeBron. I mean, LeBron's starting to really look like the old man Bron cartoon now. If he stopped that Just for Men in his beard, you'll see all that gray in there. He forgot one time the game was coming up too quick. He didn't get a chance to Just for Men the beard right. He had the Santa Claus coming around his doggone sideburns. He was Santa out. He was jingle bell, jingle bell. You see, what's his name? Steve Harvey finally let it go. And when everybody want to do the beard thing too, man, it's so lame. All this monkey see, monkey do crap. Man, it's getting on my nerves. Everybody, man. Now everybody got to get a beard. Oh yeah, I get a beard. Not everybody should wear a beard. Okay, you don't know what you're doing. Beards was never there to be fashionable. You know, there's a time where God said that men should never have to cut their hair. And people took that literally and just never cut their hair. Well, times have changed since then. You know, like back then there was no thing as clippers. You know, that nobody was in the barber shops, you know, was giving shape-ups. People was giving shape-ups to some guy be like, you know what? It's decent. Yeah, that's decent. Y'all, you can shave some of it off. You know, I'm taking it. God got a beard. God, like, look, I got a beard. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Man, nobody should even cut their hair. Mine is decent. Yep. I swear, I wish I had some glasses to give them too, to pull it down on their eyes so they could see LeBron suck. But the NBA gets away with it because nobody watches the games. The people that watch the game be like, man, this guy kind of sucked. I thought they said he was like the king or something. This guy is the king? Like, so most of the people don't really watch basketball. And when they do, they normally seeing highlights of LeBron James, so they think he's really that good. And they look at the stat line and be like, man, he had 30-something points? Man. Yeah, he shot 15 free throws and the rest was layup and dunks. Oh, wow. He's unstoppable. Rule book say you can't lower your shoulder into somebody, then why is he lowering his shoulder into somebody? Well, everyone said it was before he knocked him off his feet. And see, that's the problem I got. Because you're saying basically this guy's worth is different. Everybody's supposed to be judged the same. No matter what merit or celebrity status there is, everybody's supposed to be judged the same. So because this guy is the LeBron James, the rules don't apply to him. I have a problem with that. Yeah, you know that, exactly. He's 50, 50, and 90 shooting. And his name wasn't even on the MVP list, and that's a joke. The man scored, what, 89 points in 2 games? Steph Curry scored 89 points in 2 games, and nobody even mentioned him. Kevin Durant scored like 7. My whole thing is, let's get it. I want LeBron to show and prove. Prove you that ball last night. He was 2 of 5. Ain't nothing wrong with this live. Stop fronting. Open cherry picking. He's reckless. Cherry picking all the time. Pick on a player your own size. Marberry did the right thing. It's just that he's really not the player that could be talking about somebody overrated and all that stuff with the type of career he's had. But he ain't lying, dog. You ain't clutch at all. When it comes to clutch, I don't think about LeBron James. No, I dislike LeBron a lot more. Way more. Way more. But anyway, I gotta get out of here. It's fantasy football time.